feel like, first and foremost, what's poppin', Army? How you doing? I feel like a lot of us are in like a, well, for me, I'm gonna just speak for myself. I'm in like a bittersweet place right now. Looking back, bro, like it really sucks, bro, how fast 2023 went by. But on the other hand of it, it's like I am super happy that we are getting closer to 2025. Jin will be back in June. I think J-Hope, would he not return like towards the end of next year? But I know that Jin is coming back, I think around like the summertime of 2024, bro. But it's bittersweet right now, bro, because how fast time moves is really scary. But then if you look at like the grand scheme of things and like 2025, I feel like it's moving slow as fuck. But anyways, listen, I hope that you're having an amazing day, I hope that you had an amazing week, Army. Listen, like I say, bro, we're gonna get through this together. Just know you got a whole entire fandom behind you, okay? That feels exactly the way that you feel. You not feeling alone when you feel these feelings. We feel exactly how you feel. I'm gonna do my part, and I'm gonna be here, not even until 2025. And you stuck with me for the rest of your motherfucking life. And I'm not lying. Unless you unsubscribe, which like I don't think you would do. You wouldn't do that like that, right? I mean, maybe if I keep like talking about your eczema, but other than that, like you wouldn't like just, you know what I'm saying? Bora City Magazine, bro. I absolutely love this channel's mini documentaries and like not documentaries, but like mini like well no, it's cause this shit, they documentaries, bro. They documentaries to a certain extent. But yeah, we finna get straight into this video. If you are new to my face, my name is Michael B. Jordan. Some people over here call me Usher, Chris Breezy. Hey, it's up to you. My family calls me all types of different people that I look alike. But anyways, it's Nigel Baker. You feel what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button if you want to, but if you don't, hey, you can keep stalking me from afar. All right. Also, I have a Patreon. This is what has been going on over on Patreon.
Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to this?
This is why I love award shows. You cannot hear what the celebrity is saying about it, but you can tell it in their faces, bro. Yo! Wait, oh, this nigga's the main character, bro. This nigga's Spider-Man. Hey, Siri. How old is JYP?
The answer I found is 27 years.
Oh my God, I can't hit that. This song will never get old to me, bro. I just want y'all to see something, okay? My fault.
저는
Backdoor.
좋습니다.
Benny's in jeans? What the fuck, bro? That was fucking scary. That nigga hyper as hell. I don't know if it's the coffee. I don't know if it's damn. Ian is on this nigga, like how he's been acting. That's some villain shit. Okay. I would give this album a... Listen, get over there. All right? I'm trying to tell you, get over there. The community, the vibe, the atmosphere, the content, everything about Patreon is YouTube on steroids. I guarantee that you will fall in love with Patreon the day that you check it out, okay? The day that you check it out, I promise you that you will fall in love. So click that first link in the description down below or the bar that ran above my little box just now, and it'll take you straight there to a magical, beautiful place with me. Scare show. Magical, mythical creatures. So that being said, let's get straight into this video. Bora Magazine. How BTS team... Thank you so much for the subscriptions on Twitch, but y'all gotta stop scaring me. Bora City Magazine. How BTS teamwork makes the dream work and why most boy bands don't last. Now, for me, I think... Before this video even starts, because I really thought about this topic for a long time and continue to think about this topic on why BTS is one of the greatest teams to ever exist. Not boy bands, teams to ever exist. There's no ego. Everybody understands their role in the team and everybody plays their part. Now, I'm sure there's more that goes along with that, but I think that sums up why and how the fuck can I forget the talent, nigga? The talent. But I think that goes into the other three that I was saying. But that's just my take on it, bro. But I think BTS's teamwork needs to be studied. Like I said, they're not one of the greatest boy bands, but they're the greatest team. Talking about sports, like better than most sports teams, not athletically, but just how the team is functioning. There's no egos, bro, and I think that's you know what? Let's just see what Boar City got to say. Let's get into it.
Recently, the NSYNC members reunited after 20 years to release an OST to an animated film. And I came across a clip of an interview where they say something that caught my attention.
Yeah, One Direction's an amazing band, but you have 5 guys that are amazing singers and great soloists. So when they come out and do songs, it's like you fight over where is this gonna be. We kind of knew we sucked at singing certain things. We fell into our spots and we knew our place. You know, it was like I knew I'd be the high stuff, these guys would do the leads, Joey would be in the middle, and Lance would be on the bass. It was a lot easier since we started with a sound rather than 5 amazing vocalists. I mean, not to say we're not, but I just did.
Nigga Justin Timberlake has not smiled yet, bro. He is traumatized by these niggas.
I don't completely disagree with everything they're saying.
Look, bro, every interview this nigga is like, bro, I'm glad I went solo, bro. Fuck y'all.
But all of this did make me think for a while. Is it possible to have a vocal group in which all the members are extremely good singers? Does a group can only have 1 or 2 frontmen or frontwomen to last? Does this apply to BTS, the current biggest group in the world? These are their main points. And remember that this is not about bands.
One of my favorite freaking performances by these guys.
It's about vocal groups, in which all the members' instruments are their voices. Number 1, it's easier to start with a sound rather than individual vocals.
It's easier to start with the sound rather than individual vocals.
2, group members that fall into their spots and know their place.
Didn't we just say this? And I don't watch my freaking videos before I react to them like other reactors do. You know what I'm saying? I just said this.
Like
Shout out to the other reactors. I ain't trying to throw shade because I already know how that can get twisted up and thrown all over the place. I'm just saying.
Sync
I know a few reactors that do that. I'm not gonna say shit though.
work smoothly. Number 3, when all the members of a group are great soloists, like One Direction, they're going to fight for the spotlight.
Ego! Listen, bro.
Creating conflict. Let's take this apart. And yes, this is going to be one of those videos in which I overanalyze one small piece of content because
look at Justin Timberlake. He's like, bro, I am so glad I went solo, bro.
why not?
Sound over individual vocals. Explain, Boar City.
The first point is that it's easier to start with a sound rather than individual vocals. I agree with this. This is actually how BTS started. Hip-hop and R&B were their first big inspirations. The vocal line singing in harmony and the rap line taking turns for the rap parts were very present in their first trilogy of albums known as the School Trilogy. With time, each member started finding their own sound and leading certain songs. With even more time, every member started having solo songs in both BTS's albums as well as in their own solo projects. So I totally agree. It's easier to start with sound rather than individual vocals. But you cannot do this forever. It can become repetitive and boring. Not only
listen, I don't care what y'all say about One Direction. One Direction ran like what? From 2013 to like 2015? Like they ran like for a few years, bro. One Direction was that group.
For the public, but for the members themselves. That's why Cher and Sync lasted longer than One Direction, but they also broke up relatively early in their careers. Another one of their points is that One Direction didn't work out because they were all amazing singers from the beginning. But in my opinion, One Direction did not start with 5 amazing individual vocalists.
Damn. Damn.
They actually started with one sound, just like NSYNC did. This sound, not evolving, was Zayn's main motivation to leave the group.
Hold on. What? I remember, bro, Zayn was like my favorite one.
What?
The type of music One Direction made, the lack of authenticity in the songs. The direction we're going in, the music, I couldn't put any input. There were never any room for me to experiment creatively. A straight version that was pop, generic. Damn, Zayn. Relax, my nigga. I wasn't 100% behind the music.
Zayn's main motivation to leave the group. Zayn wanted to do more R&B, but his songs and even his natural voice recordings were always rejected. So starting with sound is fine, but the sound needs to evolve.
He like, bro, I only got 3 more months in this motherfucking group. If you just look at the faces, bro.
Especially with boy bands, members start young, so it's unnatural to maintain the same sound forever. In the case of BTS, they've been over a decade together because they allowed themselves to evolve their sound. Sure, the classical BTS R&B harmonies from their school trilogy are still present in their songs.
Listen, and I know that Jungkook's situation is not as extreme as Zayn's. Like, I'm pretty sure Jungkook, well, I know that Jungkook, well, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that Jungkook loves being in BTS. But that's why, bro, like, I wasn't super sad when they announced the hiatus, because they said that they were going to work on their individual careers. And it made me sad to see them like kind of like not be BTS as a whole for a while, but I knew that they were doing what they wanted to always do, you know, and experiment with their own sounds and work with who they wanted to work with and make explicit versions to songs and shit like that. Like I know that this is what makes them happy as artists, and they can actually be creative in their own way because they're independent, and they don't have to worry about, damn, does this song fit the 6 other members, or does this collab fit the 6 other members, or can I really do this choreography with everyone else? Like, you know, like.
But it's not all they do. As soloists and as a group,
JK though,
they
bro.
do
All
more
of the
genres and sounds than any other group I've seen in my life.
That's true. That's true. Knowing your place, I said, bro. Board City, bro. You need to hire me, bro. All right, let me on the channel, bro. Cause I'm saying the same thing.
Number 2, group members that fall into their spots and know their place work smoothly. It's okay to start with a sound in mind, but that usually comes with certain roles. That's what NSYNC said. One did the high notes, one did the bass, one was at the center, etc. But I don't think you can realistically fall into your same spot forever. That is exactly why most Western groups disband early. Knowing your place in the group can help a lot to prevent conflicts related to performing. It's a very professional stance, but it can, and it will almost definitely, limit growth. Because at the end of the day, the NSYNC members can talk all they want about their group working out, but they only lasted 2 more years in One Direction, and they did end up breaking up because Justin was secretly planning a solo career. Their words, not mine. Of course, One Direction's breakup carried more conflict than NSYNC.
Yo! Zayn really had bad blood against him. Remember when you had a life and stopped making comments about mine? Yo, I did not notice Zayn and Louis. Do I remember Louis like that? Louis? I don't know if I remember him like that, but they was beefing. Yo.
NSYNC's breakup. But just because NSYNC took the most professional way of doing things doesn't mean that this is the best way and the best outcome a group can have. They are simply not a good example for longevity. In K-pop, they will be considered just one more group victim of the 7-year curse. Falling into your spot and knowing your place in the group are things extremely common in K-pop. Each member falls into a very specific category. Lead vocal, main vocal, sub vocal, lead rapper, main rapper, sub rapper, lead dancer, main dancer, etc.
I never looked at it like that. So they go in with these subunits so everyone knows what they're supposed to do in the group. So it's more structured, so nobody... I never looked at it like that. Wow, okay, I get it.
Boy bands don't have these exact names, but groups like NSYNC follow a similar structure. So if it's not working with Western groups and it's not working with K-pop groups, why do you still think that this is the correct way of doing things? Maybe K-pop companies notice this.
Oh my God, that building looks amazing.
Still think that this is the correct way of doing things. Maybe K-pop
Hybe is so gorgeous, bro. So aesthetically pleasing.
Companies notice this because with time, and whether K-pop fans want to admit it or not, with the increased global popularity of BTS, it became less common for the members of a K-pop group to have designated positions. Maybe this is because when BTS debuted in America, there was not really a recognizable main guy or a main rapper or a main dancer.
True.
They all dance and they all perform. So the response by
Well, I feel like when BTS came to America, I think a lot of people could say that RM was the main guy because he was always like talking for them in like interviews and all that
guy
stuff
or
like
a
that.
main rapper or a main dancer. They all dance and they all perform. So the response by K-pop companies was to debut groups in which all the members are
Random examples, no disrespect to any of these groups.
almost the same artist. They have a similar color of voice, a similar personality, a similar vocal range, a similar dancing ability, and even a similar appearance.
Hold on, say that one more time.
Members all perform. So the response by K-pop companies was to debut groups in which all the members are almost the same artist. They have a similar color of voice, a similar personality, a similar vocal range, a similar dancing ability, and even a similar appearance. I'm not saying that this is good or bad. In my opinion, it can work sometimes, but other times it's just boring, especially for a Western audience that likes finding a unique trait in each member of a group. All the members of a group not overpowering each other doesn't mean that they have to be the same. With BTS, there's no uniformity, there's cohesion. They are all very different people with very different skill sets. Each of them plays a unique role in the group, just like NSYNC said they did. But their positions are not set in stone because their sound is also not set in stone. A variety of sounds allows each member to find a wider variety of voices.
This is what's so freaking crazy about BTS, bro. It's just like the amount of genres that this group does really good is actually really insane. EDM, soft rock, ballad songs, dance songs, uplifting songs, like the amount of genre, the amount of different genres that lie within BTS is absolutely insane. Think about One Direction, since we're talking about One Direction so much in this video. They couldn't touch as many bases as them, as BTS. Like, One Direction really only had like 2 genres, bro, if we're being real. Like that love type genre. They had an up-tempo type genre like dance, but it wasn't like a party like genre. Like BTS has dance, party, all types of different genres. But I think this it always goes back to what I always say. Like, I think to really make it, to really have longevity, you have to touch a lot of bases, bro. You have to be able to be a good artist in multiple different areas. Like when it comes to freaking dancing on stage, like stage dominance, when it comes to making music in itself, when it comes to delivering music, when it comes to, like, you have to be good, like marketing, like you have to be good at different, and this goes with anything that you do in life. If you want to be successful, you can't just master 1 or 2 things, not even 3, bro. Nowadays, bro, to be successful, you really have to touch as many bases as you can. And I think that's why BTS is so successful, because they're so good at so many different things, and like they grab so many different people because they're so good at making music in so many different genres, and they're just really good people and really good artists.
With each song they do, they rotate their positions
I hope that made sense, y'all.
in the group, even inspiring them to try new sounds in their solo projects. In 2013, no one...
That's a good point. They do so many sounds within like their group discographies that when they have independent moments, they can kind of pick what sound they wanna create, because they've been experimenting with so many. That's smart as fuck. Damn, that's smart as fuck.
Would have thought that RM would release acoustic songs in which he only sings, or that Jin would choose to dance full choreographies in his solo
One of my favorite songs by Jin, bro. Moon.
songs,
Oh my God.
or that J-Hope would choose to release a rockier sound in which he doesn't dance. This is the benefit of not just falling into your spot. It's important to recognize what you bring
This is one of the moments moments that like kind of like rub me the wrong way, but I let it go because it's just like everybody else's hand, like, okay, bro, it don't really piss me off like that except for two hands. This one right here, listen, you could have grabbed his boot. You didn't have to come, like, what the, like, get your freaky ass on. And then I get it, like, you want to make it like stage appealing and you want to make it sexy. But at the same time, think about people like me, on the other hand, that don't like shit like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm being a voice for the voiceless.
To the table. But longevity will come when you allow the members to find more than one skill they can bring to the group.
Supergroups as a concept.
Number 3. When all the members of a group are great soloists, they are going to fight for the spotlight, creating conflict. This comes with the assumption that in a group, there has to be a lead role. And if every member fits the lead role because all of them are extremely talented, the other positions will be forced and unnatural. This point was my main motivation to make this random video, because I disagree. Each BTS member has proven over the years that they are amazing soloists. And I believe that's exactly what sets them light years apart from other boy bands or K-pop groups. I'm not trying to say that there's not a single group apart from BTS in which all the members are capable of being amazing soloists. But what I am saying is that they are not successfully bringing those unique talents to their groups. I've talked before about K-pop's attempt of a supergroup, which is formed with members successful as solo artists or as...
I'm not gonna lie, this idea right here, when I heard about this idea, it was like, well, I didn't hear about it in real time. When I watched this video and heard about this, like, it seemed as if, like, if you put it on like a Marvel perspective, it seemed as if like an evil scientist was like conjuring like a super villain to defeat like the Avengers. Like, it seemed like, and it's so crazy because it's just like, you see this on so many different like levels, even with sports. I'm not even a big sports person, but when big sports news comes out, I tend to, like, you know what I'm saying, pay attention. Teams will gather the most talented players within that particular sport and put them on one team, whether it's soccer, basketball, football, whatever. And the team will do horribly. And the team will do horribly for that season. And then all the talented players will break up and go to different teams as they did before they came to and be this one big team with just straight talent. And it's because they don't, just because you bring together a team that everyone is a star and that everyone has super talent, that does not mean that you are going to be successful. That might even guarantee failure, because you don't have the chemistry. The ego is insane because everyone thinks that they need to be the star. Everyone is used to being the star and that one main player on their team. So it's like whenever you do this, you set yourself up for failure. When you try to play evil genius and you do stupid shit like this, I'm not saying they're stupid, but I'm just saying when you try to gather and make these super groups, you're destined for failure. I'm just keeping it real with you. It's shown so many times when you try to do this, you're not gonna be successful in it, bro. It's better to like get a group together that like comes up together and achieves and succeeds together and fails together, because it's just like, you get what I'm trying to say, bro. You get what I'm trying to say.
As members of other groups. But I believe that one of the many reasons they did not work out artistically is because they will kind of lower their abilities to match each other in songs that don't favor them, instead of being different unique pieces of an interesting puzzle. In my opinion, that is the only way a group full of talented artists can work. A good non-K-pop related example is Pentatonix. By themselves,
Bro, I've heard of them. Aren't they the ones that be doing the little Christmas music? Well, not Christmas music, but like they got a Christmas song, I think. But they make like the sounds with their mouth, like they make the sounds with their actual noises. But he got an instrument in his hand. So have I been lied to?
Themselves, they have different solo careers, and together they are probably the most successful a cappella group, and they've been active for more than 12 years. When they are a group, each of them brings something to the table. Like NSYNC recommended, each of them has their own position: tenor, baritone, soprano, percussion, and bass. But their variety of sounds allows all of the members to be at the center and be the backing vocals at some point or another. When a very talented artist is surrounded by other very talented artists, there has to be selflessness. You will have your moment to shine, and you will have to help your teammates shine as much as you.
And this is why our group disbanded, me and you, because you always wanted to be center of attention. And it kind of pissed me off for years, because I never told you this, but it's just like, you know how like we would like be in like the dance practice room or whatever. You would hit a move and like try to like push me out the way, and I would look at you and just like disgust. But I never wanted you to see me look at you like that, because I wanted the team to work. But you just used to be so selfish sometimes, just want to steal the spotlight. And I'm just like, bro, relax. They can see your head from the freaking nosebleeds. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm sorry. We need to start a group for real, though. No cap, for real. I'm like being for real.
This is the only way I've seen supergroups truly work. For example, BTS's first Grammy performance was thanks to RM's work as a solo artist. The nominated song was Old Town Road, and only RM performs in one of the remixes. But he decided to share his 50 seconds in the song with all of the BTS members.
Selfless.
I'm not sure other group members would have been selfless enough to lift their groups along with them. But for BTS, this is a common practice. Each BTS solo career are 7 different opportunities for them to redirect audiences to...
Bro, they have so much good music as soloists, bro. Like every clip she just showed, bro, is a bop. And they're solo making these fucking legendary songs.
Lift their groups along with them. But for BTS,
freaking standing next
this
to you
is a common practice. Each
freaking
BTS
slow dancing, Set Me Free Part 2 on the
for them
street.
To redirect audiences
fucking heck, bro, these are hits.
BTS solo career are 7 different opportunities for them to redirect audiences to BTS as a supergroup project, especially in recent years.
Flower field, that's where I'm at. Open land, that's where I'm at. That's my song, bro.
When they promote as solo artists, they always introduce themselves as a member of
BTS. Yes, I was just about to say that. Every time they are somewhere by themselves, I am RM of BTS. I am V of BTS. I am Jungkook of BTS. And you know what? When these different not news, but like, I guess journalist channels would interview them, and in the title it would be V of BTS or Jimin of BTS. I used to look at that the wrong way. I used to think that they would put BTS in the title just to pull more viewers in. But now I understand that it's wherever the members go, they always want to represent BTS, because BTS is the main artist. BTS is the motherboard of everything. I get it now, but I used to look at that so wrong. I used to look at that so wrong.
the name of RM of BTS.
안녕하세요, BTS입니다.
I'm
J-Hope from BTS.
I'm Jimin of BTS.
Yes, I love this. I love
Only
this.
one member is part of a collaboration with another artist. Most times they will make BTS's name visible one way or another. This was the case of Soul Town Road and BTS's first Grammy performance in 2020. It was a song by Lil Nas X, RM, and BTS, although only RM performed in the digital version. Suga's Interlude, in which only Halsey and Suga perform, is a song by Halsey, Suga, and BTS. Left and Right, in which only Charlie Puth and Jungkook sing, is a song by Charlie Puth, Jungkook, and BTS. When BTS is not a featured artist in a collaboration, they will sometimes add member of BTS. Angel Part 1 and 2 are songs by Jimin of BTS. Lilith is a song by Suga of BTS. Rush Hour is a song by J-Hope of BTS.
I love this, bro.
My point is that BTS takes the phrase "teamwork makes the dream work" very seriously. Of course, the why of this is another story. But in summary, their lack of opportunities and constant struggles in the industry allowed them to find out that together they are stronger. Their increasing success proved them right. So even today with their solo projects, they are constantly creating opportunities and visibility for their team. But this selflessness goes beyond their group projects, because for them, this is more a mindset than a strategy. Even when they are performing with other artists who are not part of BTS, they still maintain their teamwork mindset. This tweet says something interesting about BTS's selflessness as performers. I saw a clip of a K-idol singing a song impromptu with a soloist. He was good. He had the skill. He had the technique. The crowd was awed at his performance. The girl he was singing with, usually a good singer, seemed to be trying to keep pace. It played like a battle between two vocalists trying to best each other, with the audience passively receiving what's being dished out to them. Like this Twitter thread mentions later, J-Hope of BTS gave J. Cole a space to shine in their collaboration. This is J-Hope's song. He is doing the promotions. He is doing the performances by himself. But he still gave J. Cole the spotlight. And
I don't care what nobody say, bro. That was like on the street is like one of the best collabs, not only in K-pop. That was one of the best collabs in music. One of the reasons I say that is because, bro, I know how much that meant to J-Hope, bro. And it's like seeing the documentary J-Hope in the Box and like actually seeing J-Hope meet J. Cole for the first time and like his emotions. Like I know how much that collab meant to him. And the other reason I'm saying why that was such a good collab is just because, bro, they delivered. Like that song was so freaking good, bro. When it first came out, a lot of people that I follow on Instagram have never posted a BTS song ever. But bro, so many people effed with that song so much. People that I didn't even think would even care. I mean, obviously, J. Cole brought them in, but a lot of people were just like, bro, who's this? Who's J-Hope? Who's this J-Hope guy? And it made me so happy that he was getting that recognition that he deserves, bro. Us, his army, understand, like, J-Hope is more than talented. But I think with these collabs, bro, it brings more eyes to our guys. To wake the rest of the world up. And I continue to say that because I mean that, bro. Everyone else is asleep. Everyone else is asleep, bro.
BTS does this with every artist they collaborate. They
yeah.
make the feature artist one more member of BTS.
True.
I think this is more than just being respectful. When a collaboration or a group look more like a competition rather than a union of talents, it shows. So I agree that it's very hard for groups to work out when they are all extremely talented. But BTS has shown that it's not impossible. When groups in which every member is a star truly prioritize teamwork, the results will always include success.
Yes.
But there has to be real teamwork.
Yes.
There has to be real selflessness. Just think about all of the BTS members doing their mandatory military service together. The younger members don't have to go for another 3 or 4 years. But since it was time for Jin to go, then they are all going now. This way, they can all reunite
Come
as
back
soon
in
as
2025,
possible.
right?
You may think this is obvious, but no other K-pop group has done this. They always wait until each of them reaches the age when they have to go. They prioritize their personal interests, which
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I thought that a lot of K-pop groups did that.
this is obvious, but no other K-pop group has done this. They always wait until each of them reaches the age when they have to go. They prioritize their personal interests, which I'm not saying is bad, but it does show BTS's unique teamwork.
Yeah, now that I thought every K-pop group did that. Damn, they really put the team first then. Not only do they put the team first, they put ARMY first. I thought every K-pop group did that. Such an underrated song, bro. This is what put me on.
In conclusion, I mostly agree with what's being said in this clip. It can be a lot easier to focus on sound rather than individual vocals. It's true that group members that fall into their spots and know their place tend to work smoothly. It's true that when multiple members of a group are great soloists, they are most probably going to fight for the spotlight. But I think all of this being true most of the time, makes BTS an even more impressive musical act. Against all odds, they overcame every obstacle.
True.
They survived their first years with not many opportunities. They became the biggest group in an industry that only allows groups from big agencies to be at the top. They made a name for themselves in an industry that doesn't truly welcome foreign music. They paved the way for Korean artists to have global visibility. And they remain as proof that being in a group does not automatically mean talented people being limited. When done correctly and sincerely, the members of vocal groups can bring the best of each other and create art that relates to many.
I think that ARMY also plays a big role in taking away the ego aspect of BTS. They don't play the biggest role, but I think they do play a major role. And I say that because ARMY truly supports each and every member. Now, I'm not talking about the solo stands out there in this fandom. I'm talking about like true ARMY that really supports every single member. And whenever they drop, whenever they, you know what I'm saying, go on these runs and the comebacks, like we make sure that we give every single member the attention that they deserve and the love that they need, and the support that they deserve as well. I think is the better word. And I think in a lot of other groups, one person is the star and one person gets most of the shine, which means the fandom follows suit and gives that one person all of the attention. But I think ARMY does play a major role when it comes to the ego. But this was a very dope video from Boris City Magazine, bro. The teamwork that these guys are able to have and have had for the last decade, bro, this shit needs to be studied. Because, bro, not only is this insane in the music industry, but I think this can help teams in any different aspect of, like I said, this shit can help sports teams. This shit can help sports teams, bro. Seriously, I really think that. But anyways, guys, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did. I hope it was informative. Boris City Magazine always comes through with some dope content, bro. Shout out to that channel. But listen, like I said at the beginning, you're not alone in feeling the feelings that you're feeling right now. It's gonna be a shaky, kind of rough year coming up, but we do get Jin back. I'm pretty sure J-Hope returns the end of next year as well, and I know that we all looking forward to 2025, bro. That's gonna be an amazing year, and I hope to see you at a concert. I don't care, I've been telling my Patreon this. I don't care how much a freaking ticket costs, bro. I'm going broke just to see them one time. And that's just how it is. Money will return. The experience will never come back. I love you guys so much. I wish them the best. I know that they are going to return safely, and the entire fandom will be here when you return, BTS. We love you so much, man, for real. Peace out, guys. I love you. Be safe. See you in the next video. Okay, peace out.
Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to this?
I love award shows. You cannot hear what the celebrity is saying about it, but you can tell it in their faces, bro. Yo! Wait. Oh, this nigga is the main character, bro. This nigga is Spider-Man. Hey, Siri. How old is JYP?
The answer I found is 27 years.
Oh my God, I can't hit that. This song will never get old to me, bro. I just want y'all to see something, okay? my fault.
저는 백도
Backdoor.
좋습니다.
Benny's in jeans? What the fuck, bro? That was fucking scary. That nigga hyper as hell. I don't know if it's the coffee. I don't know if it's damn. Ian is on this thing, like how he's been acting. That's some villain shit. Okay. I would give this album a